Good morning, everybody. This your boy Spoon. Check it out. We got Fredo Bang deposition video. I seen a couple boys posted it, so I'm gonna do a little reaction. Let me know what y'all think at the end of the video. But based on what we know now, Fredo Bang picked Melly up after the shooting and drove into his house. He had a change of clothes, met up with the rest of the YNW members there, and the cover-up has begun, starting with Fredo Bang. He's the first fuckboy on the scene to start covering up and doing that slime ball shit. So I'm gonna let y'all see this and I'm gonna get back with y'all.
Mr. Givens, would you raise your right hand to be sworn, please, sir?
Oh, witness?
You're the deponent? Yes.
Not of any particular thing, just for purposes of the deposition.
Oh, okay. That's just the word y'all use. Okay.
Okay, sir. Do you affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Mr. Givens, my name's John Phillips. I represent Juvy's family, so Christopher Thomas. I've gone through a lot of your stuff. We're going to have a lot of questions for you today, but it's going to be fair. And you've got two attorneys and basically a judge sitting here that's going to keep it fair. And I'm cognizant of you having CRP, right? In one of your interviews, you talked about CRP.
Yeah.
For everybody else, that's courtroom phobia.
Yeah, phobia. Yeah.
The good news is we're not in a courtroom. Looks like you're at your house. Is anybody there with you today?
My dogs.
Okay. I don't think they're going to coach you too much on what to say, so we should be good there. Would you state your full name for the record?
Fredo D1 times Givens to 6.
What's your stage name? Fredo Bang?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How'd you get the name Fredo Bang?
From my partner. He just called me that.
You named after the kind of, or I guess associated with the other rapper Fredo?
Yeah, you can watch my interviews.
I've watched every single one of them. we're gonna play some of them today and kind of go through everything. But if you've said it, I've probably watched it over the last couple of weeks.
Okay, gonna get to it.
As far as you're aware, you've never been charged with a crime related to what happened back in October of 2018, correct?
Objection to form.
Have you ever been charged with a crime related to any of this?
To this case or something?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay, very good. And do you recall a woman named Christine Bradley?
Never heard of it. I don't recall.
Do you recall meeting a prosecutor for the state of Florida in this case?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Okay. And do you recall whether she offered you what's called immunity, meaning if you talk, they wouldn't prosecute you?
Objection to form.
And I'm also going to object, and I'm going to instruct Mr. Givens to assert his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
About whether he met with Ms. Bradley and was offered immunity?
That wasn't the question. The question was he offered immunity? If that's the question you're asking, I want to warn him into going any further with that, if that makes sense. And it's his right, and he can assert it, and the judge can rule on it.
Do you recall whether you were ever offered immunity in exchange for giving testimony in this case?
And I'm going to instruct the witness to assert his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
As to that question, I'm going to ask that he answer that question.
What the question was?
Do you recall whether you were offered immunity in this case?
I think I was. I can't really recall.
Very good.
I'm sorry, just so the record's clear, John, when you say this case, you're referring to the criminal case, not the civil case.
Obviously, yeah. Anything related to, what happened, I think I said it the first question, what happened back in October of 2018.
And Mr. Bang, if you please state that you remembered. If you don't remember, please don't.
I would say I think I remember. I really think my head be kind of like, especially that I just woke up.
Okay. In the next series of questions are kind of ones I ask everybody, so don't take it personal. But are you under the influence of any medications or drugs or marijuana or alcohol that would affect your ability to testify today?
Nope, I'm sober as a 3-year-old.
Very good. I don't want to belabor and overtalk the situation, but have you ever been convicted of a crime?
Yes.
I'm going to object. I'm going to ask that the witness assert his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
This is background information about his ability to testify about whether he's been convicted of a crime in a prior incident. I don't see how it has any bearing on his Fifth Amendment rights in this case.
Objection, that wouldn't come in trial anyway.
As to that particular question, I agree.
Actually, it absolutely would come in at trial because that would be one of the first questions we could ask. Ever been convicted of a crime, a felony, or a crime of dishonesty or false statement? And he could say yes, and how many times. So this is a discovery deposition. We should absolutely be permitted to ask him if he has any felony conviction.
Has a felony conviction, and that was the next question.
I'm going to instruct the witness to answer then. You're right, it's a discovery depo, sorry.
Have you ever been convicted of a felony?
Yes.
Tell us about the felony you were convicted of.
Which one?
Objection to form.
The first one.
I got convicted all at the same time, so I don't really know which one came first.
And what was the underlying facts behind the felony for which you were convicted?
Underlying facts, I got arrested, and I pleaded guilty. At the time, came home on parole.
What was the felony? Attempted murder?
That was one of them.
Okay. What were the other felonies, as you recall?
Illegal use, stolen firearm, battery.
My understanding, you were incarcerated for 2 to 3 years and then released on parole. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you got off of parole in 2023?
I think I'm not sure.
When did you first move to South Florida?
Moved or start visiting?
Moved.
I think I became a resident in the last couple of years. I can't really say that I came in here for years because
what is Top Boy Gorilla?
Not legally allowed to move it.
Oh, because of the terms of the parole. Okay. And how did you first meet Jamel Demons, aka YNW Melly?
For a feature.
Do you recall which song?
We didn't do that the first time we met.
Okay. Did you meet through track?
I can't say if I did or didn't. Probably. I can't really say if I did or didn't. I can't remember.
My understanding from the interviews is that Track wanted to be your manager.
He has before, but I don't know if it was at that specific time.
He wanted to be your manager, or he has been your manager before?
He has wanted to be my manager before.
Okay.
But
Do you know how you first met Track, or how Track first kind of came after you?
okay. A rap label?
Is it a label you own?
No. Label sciences.
Sweet. Let me just do this. I'm going to play some interviews, and then I'm going to pause them and ask you some questions during them to try to speed some of this up. You recall doing an interview in December of 2018 with Vlad.
I did a lot of interviews. I can't say when I did them.
Okay. Who was Vlad?
Which Vlad? I know a lot of Vlads.
Okay. Do you recall the media member or interviewer named Vlad that you've met?
I met some Vlads.
Was Two-Face Bang your first release?
When you say release, you got to be more specific.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So I got to tell a jury of, people that aren't in the game about how some of this stuff works. So let's just get into it.
In the game, in the music industry?
Yeah, the music game, yeah. What is a mixtape?
Mixtape, that's a bunch of songs on one tape.
And who does it get released to? How does it get distributed?
You put it out, distribution company, YouTube.
And I guess in the old days, it was actually a tape that was kind of passed around. Now we've got Spotify, we've got YouTube, we've got other streaming services that you can post that stuff up to.
Yeah.
Okay. In this interview that's released December of 2018, you talk about having Melly as a contributor on that.
A feature, yeah.
Yeah. And when was that recorded?
I have no idea. Can't remember. Sometime before the tape came out.
And you have been in studio together before, but just not that time?
Yeah, probably so.
Okay. I think you told one interviewer you've been in studio with Melly either hundreds or thousands of times. Is that correct?
Can't recall it.
Okay.
But I do be lying, so I might have to.
Well, and I got to figure out we got to go back through and figure out what's the truth and do you recall whether that feature that Melly did was done before or after his friends Juvy and Sack died?
Probably before. I don't recall though.
Okay. Do you recall how long before that feature that you met Melly?
I don't recall.
Do you recall whether you've ever met Christopher Thomas, aka YNW Juvy?
I think I met him once or twice.
What about Sack?
Probably once or twice.
Okay. What about Bortland?
Times.
Many times?
I said probably a couple times.
What about Track?
A couple times.
Have you ever done business with Track?
Music business, yeah.
Tell me about that.
Did something for the artist not too recently.
Okay. Which artist?
I don't know his name. He said he got the song, he got the money, I'll be there. We'll get it done.
Fair enough. Let's go to Vlad.
It was a nice song though.
It was a nice song?
Yeah.
In between that year and 4 months between the interviews, you signed with Def Jam?
What time period? I can't really recall.
This was dated March 24th, 2020.
Oh, okay. March 2020.
Yeah.
And you wanted me compared to the last date?
Yeah, I mean, you say
what was the last date?
It was December of 2018, so 2 years.
Oh, 2 years, yeah, definitely. Probably.
Year and a half.
Yeah. Probably.
You say a year and 4 months.
Yeah.
Why does an artist sign with a label?
Money.
Section to form.
Okay. What is the basics of what a label does for you, for an artist?
Money.
So the label gives you money, and in exchange, what do? Produce product?
Spending money on my product.
Produce albums?
Spending money.
Okay. Have you and Melly ever been signed to the same label?
Label like what, Def Jam?
Yeah.
No.
Was he signed with, 300?
Probably. I'm not really sure about his deal. I've never seen his paperwork.
Okay. There was a trip that Melly took out to Los Angeles. I believe it was either to visit 300 or Capitol Records or somebody else. Did you go on that trip with him?
No, I ain't never been to one of those labels. Not in LA.
Well, if they do actually catch the guys who did it, or the guy who did it, and that person gets the death penalty, would that bring a sense of closure?
No, I don't really wish jail on nobody. I'm
not talking about jail. I'm talking about death.
You're gonna be incarcerated before you die.
Is that truth or lie during an interview that your opinion is that jail is worse than dying?
I would think that's my opinion.
Okay.
That's back.
Okay. Is that true? The only time people are happy in jail is when they sleep?
Kind of opinionated.
But that's your opinion?
Yeah.
Have you talked to Melly about his court case?
Never.
Did you watch his trial?
I seen a little bit. Can't really watch it too long. My CRP started kicking in.
Fair enough. Really have or had a really good relationship with his brother B-Slime, right?
Yeah.
Like he'd stay at your house during the days and you'd almost babysit him, right?
Yeah, you been watching me?
I'm telling you, I know a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm accurate?
Yeah.
And did B-Slime talk about his brother's case when he was over there?
Never.
Okay. Is that true that you were hanging out with Jal Demons before he got locked up?
Can you make the question more specific? I wasn't with him before when he got arrested, so I can't say that. You know?
Yeah, and the little bit.
I rather ask him a specific question because
fair.
If I say yes to that, then it sounds like I was with him when he got arrested or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Which I wouldn't.
No. But before he was arrested, even after he's arrested, you've referred to Jamal as being one of your best friends. Is that true?
Yeah, I got love for him.
Okay, fair enough. And family, you called him family.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting at.
Okay.
All right, go back to the video.
I did lie right there at the end, though.
All right, what did you lie about?
When I said that was before passing his friends, my video came out after they died. They were in the video, so that's a lie. I don't know how I said that, but
Who was in the video?
Second Juvy, they in the video with me.
There and Kill You?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember anything about kind of how you and Track And I said recruiting, but how he was trying to get you as a client?
I know he's tried before, but I don't know the specifics. I used to do a lot of drugs back then.
Yeah, and a lot of lean. It sounded like in one of the interviews.
Yeah. That's why my face small like that. You know what I'm saying? I got my weight up.
Yeah, good. It's good to see. Do you still mess around with any of that?
Nah.
I'm going to instruct my clients to assert his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent and also a request to strike his response.
I would draw the question and you can strike the response.
Forgiveness, please refrain from making statements regarding any illegal activity.
My bad.
The chain you're wearing in your Vlad 2020 interview, who's on the medallion?
Me?
Is that you?
No, you gotta be specific with the question because you said who owned the chain. So
No, so who's on it? Like who is a picture of?
Who's a picture of? That's what. Okay,
Is
that's
that the real G Money?
Yeah,
Okay. Or do you recall doing an interview with no jumper?
I have before.
I don't want it to go to their heads, you know, if they ever read this transcript, but are Vlad and Adam like two of the largest hip hop interviewers in the game?
I think that's an opinionated question. I can't really answer that.
Okay, fair enough. Who else have you done interviews with?
A lot of people. If it happened to happen, like me and Melly, we got a couple songs, but we could have way more because I've been in the studio thousands of times. Like
Right.
extra.
So you said you were in the studio with Melly thousands of times. Is that true?
I probably lying.
Okay. Do you recall whether it's hundreds or thousands of times or how many times?
At that moment, I had never been inside the studio 1,000 times, so I probably lying. Can't really give a specific number. I know I had been 1,000 times.
Melly in the record. Have you seen him record and then have track go in and sort of like take his verse and like figure out what the verse
Melly
was?
record like at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Just he gonna say whatever he feel like saying through that tape, and him or track, I just cut it. 4 bars here, 2 bars here.
Yeah. I never seen anything like that. Honestly,
It fucked me up. I just made a song out of one of those.
the leftover parts. That's right.
Yeah.
There's still some good shit in there, right?
Yeah. I let him hear. He loved it.
Oh my god, that's amazing. So you optimistic about Melly getting out? Do we even know when he's going to trial?
I'm pretty sure it's this month. Yeah.
That's gonna be
He
crazy.
gonna be good, bro. He gonna be good.
He better be.
You talk about cutting up one of Melly's songs while he's in jail.
Oh, okay. No, probably not. But because Crazy came out in 2022.
Do you know anything about whether or not Jamel Demons killed his friend Christopher Thomas?
No.
I'm going to instruct my client to assert his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and we're moving to strike his response.
I'm going to strike it.
Okay. Do you have any personal knowledge about whether or not Jamel Demons killed Christopher Thomas?
Objection to form. Prior instruction stands. Mr. Banks, are you electing to assert your Fifth Amendment privilege?
Yes.
That's entitled Baw B-A-W space B-A-W parentheses Free Melly.
Bow Bow.
Bow Bow. Is that one of your songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. You said the title was titled what?
It just says Fredo Bang, and this is just where I downloaded it. Doesn't mean it's just what you titled it. Baw and then parentheses Free Melly.
Yeah. So I was about to say the title is not Free Melly. The title is Bow Bow.
Free Melly is a whole different song.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how you got that shirt?
I don't know if I bought it. I either bought it or.
Mr. Gibbons, if you know the answer to the question, please respond and let us know the answer. But if you don't know, please don't guess, okay?
Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't remember.
Do you know whether you bought that shirt?
Yeah, I can't remember.
So who made those shirts?
I don't know.
Do you recall whether Jamie gave you that shirt? Jamie King?
I don't recall.
Do you believe what your shirt says, that Melly should be free?
I don't wish jail on nobody, but yeah.
So you weren't on the scene when the shooting happened, correct?
I'm going to instruct my client to exercise his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
I would like to exercise my right to remain silent.
Okay. So under the Fifth Amendment, you have the right not to incriminate yourself, and you're electing that. In civil cases, a jury can be told that they're going to be aware that you took the Fifth Amendment, and there can be a negative inference in a jury instruction which says that they can consider that you took a Fifth Amendment in a civil case. Trying to understand whether you were on the scene when any shots were fired at or in the direction of Christopher Thomas.
Mr. Phillips, there's no pending question. In regards to the question you're trying to get at, Mr. Gibbons has already raised his Fifth Amendment privilege.
Okay. Going back to the Baw video, do you know if you were paid anything to wear a Free Melly shirt? Were you compensated?
Nope.
Since Jamel Demons has been locked up, have you communicated with him?
Only on video visit phone, but he haven't had phone privilege in a long time, so I haven't talked to him.
Okay. So there's been no communication via cell phone?
Nah. When he did have phone privileges, he'll call or we get on the video chat. I don't know what company that is that handle this service.
And I'm not talking about the proper phone. I'm talking about the contraband phone.
Oh, no.
Have you had any communications from a phone that?
Nah. I wouldn't even take a call like that.
Hey, everybody. That's a lot to unpack here. That was Fredo Bang being interviewed by Juvy estate lawyer John Phillips, and he had his lawyer on a Zoom and had a magistrate to make decisions. Magistrate like a little judge that was in there making rulings on questions he can and cannot answer or should answer. But bottom line, people, Fredo Bang picked Melly. Melly sent him a ping this location, sent it to Fredo Bang. He picked him up, blood all on his clothes. He took him to his house. I don't think he gave him exchange of clothes by them being 2 different sizes. But Mariah was also at Fredo Bang house when the rest of the YNW members arrived. Mariah was already there. So if you know, like I know, Melly was wearing Mariah clothes on certain days. He's so small, she was wearing like a size 0 and he could fit her pants. So he probably had some of her clothes on. You feel me? And the same day the incident happened, Jamie doubled back to the house and took out all the items inside the house, including Chris' property. She has Chris' property somewhere in the storage. We never seen it. They won't even turn it over to us. They asked her about it in her deposition, and she has no answer. As far as Fredo Bang goes, everything that has significance to the case, he pleading the fifth. And his lawyer and Melly lawyer, Track, Jamie, Adrian Davis, Dontavius Withers, all have the same lawyer, Mark Decodin, something like that. All of them have the same lawyer, being paid for by the same person. So they got to come up with the same story. Man, all of that shit is a cover up. Fredo Bang was in on it. He was down there, hiring Melly out after the shit had happened. And Fetty came there, Adrian Davis, Jacoby, and Dontavius Withers with Drew. Man, we all would have been fighting there if I was there. Ain't no fucking way, man. Ain't no fucking way. And for the people who keep saying that Jacoby had case that he was fighting, so he gave up information to get a case dropped, that was false. False as fuck. That man was in there for a misdemeanor. Like he said, he was getting out February, and he was doing that for the simple fact to get justice for Juvy and Sack. He like, fuck Melly. Man, them boys didn't give a fuck about him no more once that shit happened. So he realized that shit, he was just a pawn. And so shit, it's time to like speak up for them boys. Cause he's still around us. Everybody's still showing him love. Ain't nobody mad at him but Melly fans or Melly people. Nobody else. So, and another thing, it's this lady that dropped videos. I don't know if she's a lawyer. She got it's like a white lady named, her page like Cadillac Law, I think, something like that. She made a video saying that Sack Chaser and Melly's mom, Jamie Demons King, was having relations. Listen here, man, if you've been on this channel, you know me and Jamie do not get along, and I can't stand her for the shit that she do, and she's very disrespectful. But on that note, that is a fucking lie. Sack Chaser and Jamie never been intimate. They are ops. They hate each other guts. It was no friendly encounters or nothing like that. You feel me? That lady is trying to spin the narrative and twist stories to fit her channel, and that shit is fake. I even said, man, that's a defamation lawsuit right there. That lady said that them boys, they was having sex with each other. That is so fucking, so wrong. If that was any kind of truth, you know I would have been put it out, but that is fucking false, man. One thing Jamie do is hate Sack, and one thing about Sack hated Jamie. Simple as that. No more, no less. They was not fucking going together. Y'all tried that girl and tried Sack with that bullshit. So, man, that's why I'm here on the YouTube streets, man, to keep them fucking false narratives off the fucking internet. That shit is a lie. But Fredo Bang, back to the issue at hand. Fredo Bang picked up Melly after the incident, and he's been part of the cover-up. I hope all of them get what they deserve. They all need to be charged and put up under the jail and sent straight to prison. All of them are guilty, man. Them fuck niggas and puss-ass hoes don't give a fuck about Chris. And today, Chris' birthday. He would have been 27 today, 11/20. Today is Chris' birthday. Doing a balloon release this afternoon once I get back. But, man, it's always going to be justice for Juvy, man. Then the dude in my comments be talking that crazy shit about Sack and some other a female or something. Man, I told that dude, I don't want to hear none of that shit. If you feel like that, if it don't agree with what I say, you're free to go make your own channel and come up with your own videos and say and do what you want. Simple as that, man. Okay, can't nobody change my mind unless Juvy walk out the grave and tell me himself. Other than that, my mind is made up. Chris' mom's mind is made up. So can't nobody change our mind on shit, man. And I'm in their ear telling them everything because they don't keep up with the case like that. I do. They leave everything. They got a question, they come to me. Sack Chaser mom and Juvy mom, they don't fuck around, especially with no bloggers. Sack them mom still mad at the girl that put out that recording. They found that to be so disrespectful, and I agree. But it is what it is, man. Been going through this shit for 7 years. So shit, I'm built for it. So I'm gonna get up with y'all, man. Might holler at y'all with another video about a lady from Gifford, Florida. She used to be an employee, a sergeant in the Department of Corrections. Her son was sent to prison. They put him in lockdown with a dude that was mentally ill, and he ended up taking his life. So I'll get back with y'all with that and more on Juvy and Melly, them updates later on. Thanks for the support. Like, share, subscribe, hype it up, all that YouTube shit, and I'm gonna get back at y'all. Peace.